Hey guys, now I need to explain to you upon my face this week. It was a real annoying problem. Now, I believe I actually said I was gonna do an Arkham Knight playthrough. Oh, well, I remember saying it at least, although I'm not sure if it was in a video or whether it was to myself, because hey, I'm just crazy and I talk to myself. And that wasn't the funniest thing I ever said, so scratch that from the record. Scratch it from the record. I could do better than that. Anyway, so I started playing Arkham Knight last week. Sick game. Love the 1080p graphics. It's still got the core features of the Batman games that made the Arkham series sick. You know, the free flow combat, the large open world, the cast of villains, all well played, of course. I mean, some I feel are well played better than others. I mean, and it's added in some interesting features like the Batmobile in a larger Gotham City or whatever. But you're probably saying, why is that a problem? That's not the problem. The problem is trying to do a fucking let's play, because strap yourselves in. Now, I haven't made the mistakes I did last time. I've learnt from my previous mistakes. And you're probably wondering, so what's the problem? Allow me to tell you what I did. I went on my PlayStation 4, I plugged my headset into my controller, and I started playing the game. I made sure to double tap the share button to record the gameplay live. I made sure I had enough room to get all the gameplay, because the video files can take a lot of space depending on length. So, what was the problem? Well, when you get to an important section of the game, the gameplay recording stops. It physically, the PlayStation will just come up with a message saying gameplay recording has been ceased. Now, when I first saw this, I was probably thinking, oh, for goodness sakes, I've got to an important section, but my 15-minute stint of recording is up, because you have to record everything in 15-minute stints if you're doing live gameplay. So I was thinking, right, you know, I'll pause, I'll then save what I've got, and then I'll restart. So obviously I saved it. I tried to restart it again, and it didn't work. So I was sitting there like, are you serious? Are you serious, man? Just why? Why? Like, why does this have to happen to me? And then on top of that, the next night I was sitting downstairs on my laptop. My brother starts playing Arkham Knight because it's his game, and unknowingly I had the game bloody spoiled to me. I got up to go get myself a drink. I come back, and next thing I know, I see probably the most critical and one of the most critical and one of the most important hours of the game story, of the main story of the game. I was just sat there like, and it's one of those things you're probably saying, oh, why didn't you just turn away? Why didn't you look? Because once I started watching it, that was it. Like, it was just, I've started now, I may as well just go ahead and fully spoil it. So this project's gone down the can rather quickly. And so I may as well just continue playing the game and delete what I've got. I may as well just delete what I've got, because, and let's face it, apparently everyone else is doing an Arkham Knight playthrough, so I could probably just delete it, do more Rocket League videos, because I think everyone's just begun to look past that now. So I've still got a ton of Rocket Leagues. I got a series of Rocket League games that I played with my mate. weeks ago. Like, this is back when we both first got the game. We just played online 2v2s, and let's just say we went on a savage winning spree. Like, to describe it in one word, as me and him would use it, we would sit the whole performance as being very cheeky, or if that's not adequate, very naughty and sexy indeed. That was our Rocket League performance. So I've got all of them. I'm just gonna put them out because I had fun playing it, and they could make some funny videos where I try and do a Cockney accent, although knowing my ability to do accents, that would just fall flat on its face. Hooker, don't kill the man I punched. That's not nice. Punching okay, but then kicking a man while he's down is not fun. Anyway, let me just run you through like a mini assessment of of Arkham Knight. The open world is beautifully detailed. It's gorgeously rendered. Obviously, with the next generation hardware, they have the capability and the power to create a breathtaking Gotham City. And the original voice actor for Batman Returns, he pulls off an amazing performance. It's a sick performance done by him. The rest of the voice actors, they play their roles well, but like I said before, I feel that some voice actors play their roles better than others. Such as, I feel that the Riddler, the guy who plays the Riddler, he does a better job of being the Riddler than, say, the voice actor who plays Two-Face. I don't know, like, I just think. And Harley Quinn's in the game. She makes a sick appearance, and like, if you got the special edition or whatever, if you bought the DLC, I think it's just like a DLC that'll be released later. There's Harley Quinn missions you can play. I've seen them. I haven't actually played them. I've seen them, but they look amazing, and her free flow combat just looks ridiculously brutal. The Batmobile is an interesting addition into the game. Now, I'm not exactly a fan of it. First of all, I don't think it truly looks like the Batmobile. I think it looks more like a bat tank. A bat like, I don't know how to describe it. A bat tank, a bat counter-terrorist unit. Like, it just is ridiculous. Like, don't get me wrong, I know the whole point that Bruce Wayne has connections with Lucius Fox, who can get him all this sort of hidden away military technology that was created for concept but then never applied by the military. But I think it just looks a bit too ridiculous. Like, I think they should have tried to go more for the design that was used in the Batman movie The Dark Knight. I mean, because I think that's the perfect rendition of the Batmobile. It looks serious, it looks tough, but at the same time, it's not ridiculous. The only weapons it actually has is two cannons on the front, two small cannons on the front, which admittedly, yes, could kill people, but then it also had the sickest feature of the Bat Bike, which if the vehicle, when the vehicle was too damaged, you could just sling out the Bat Bike. But still, it's an interesting feature, and the controls for it and just the feel of the car itself is a bit clunky, because you step in the car towards the beginning of the game because it introduces it early. When I first got in it, I was assuming the controls are going to be like any other car. So you use R2 to accelerate, L2 to brake, you then have to press a button, whatever, to bring out the cannons and whatnot. But apparently, when I tried to brake, I immediately strafed and my main cannon came up out of the roof. I was just thinking, what the hell? What the hell is this? And just, if I had to say anything, the Batmobile is overused. If I have to say anything else about the Batmobile, it's overused. But that's as much as I'm going to talk about Arkham Knight because I suspect there'll still be some of you that want to play this game, so I'll leave the rest of it up to you to discover. Now, before we go, please witness this moment of bullshittery, as I was stunned when I saw this. That happened to me.
30 seconds
now, I
remaining.
recorded some gameplay a couple nights ago of just where pure bullshittery fell upon me. Everything and anything bad that could happen to me in the game happened to me. If I can split the files down into the individual moments and upload it as like a compilation, I will happily do it because the world needs to see these moments of pure injustice. But anyway, this priest is going to send me to hell, where at times I believe this game belongs, for the pure anger it causes me. But that's the end of the video, so I'll leave you guys with that thought of seeing me fail constantly due to the game's BS. I'll see you guys later. I am out of here.